Hey guys, welcome back. In this video I'm going to be showing you how you can add fast wipes on a music video. They do help with making sure that there is consistent energy and sort of momentum to your edits. Right about here I'll create a new adjustment layer. I'll use my REVOLT plugin button which brings in an adjustment layer 30 frames long. Ctrl+Shift+D, delete that. Okay, then on this adjustment layer we can add a directional blur, increase that, and then you can put the direction probably at about 90 degrees. Then from that we can add a minimax, increase the radius, make sure the direction is just kind of like horizontal so that we can have these sort of lines on the video. We can increase this value if you feel so, but for now I'll just leave it at 20. Then from here we'll add a transform effect, add a keyframe for position, hit U. Okay, so from our starting point I will go about 2 to 3 frames later on, and then you can move the clip just a little bit to the right, and now it will just jump in like this. Yeah, now disable using the comps shutter blur over here. Put your own value. I'll put 300 degrees so that you can have that sort of motion blur on the video itself. So for now this will go on like this. Then you can finish this with another transform. I tried using motion tile to cover up the blacks, but motion tile just looked a bit way too choppy, so increase the scaling over here about 125 probably, and now it will seamlessly cut across. Okay, now you can cement this with an exposure. You can also use a glow if you have deep glow, optical glow. I think those can also give you more or less or a better sort of glow like this. And then I'll put this exposure right above the transform. Should I put it above minimax? No difference really. And now they will just go on like this. I'll duplicate the adjustment, and now these are the wipes that we do have. Okay, since this is the first adjustment layer, on the second one, on the second transform effect, sorry, damn, the exposure also went high on my footage here. On the second transform effect for this one, we can change the rotation. About 17 degrees is okay, and then you can add the scaling to cover up the blacks. Yeah, and now we have these. Now that you have these lines and they are kind of going across, this will also make it look way more a lot cinematic. Yeah, I'll go to this other subsection over here. Let me just do a different or a small variation to this. Add an adjustment again, as I showed you. Add a CC. We'll add us with a CC scale wipe so that we can kind of stretch the footage. Increase the stretch value. Put the direction 90 degrees so that it goes across, and then we can change the center manually. Maybe we can put it up to here on the left hand side, and this will mean we reduce the value of the stretch about 0.5, 0.4. And you guys know, as much as we stretch the footage on our right, it means there is almost like extra footage which stays on the right hand side. Okay, just note that. And then you can add a CC light. I'm thinking something with some light. Let's take the CC light burst. Okay, it already gives us these kinds of points. So you can see from the CC scale wipe, we now get these kind of points across. And now we can add a transform and move the clip just a little bit. Add a position keyframe. I'll hit you on my right hand side. 2 to 3 frames later, I can move my clip towards my left hand side. All right, with the foreknowledge that we stretched the clip and there is some extra footage on the right. So we are going from 960 in terms of this value over here to 778. So this one will just brush across like this, and then we can increase the motion blur. This time we can put like 250 because you already have like some sort of motion blur with the CC scale wipe or the CC light burst. I mean, that's what I meant. I'll make these 3 frames long, 1, 2, 3, and then you can duplicate these. You guys know the wipes usually come in like 1, 2, 3 wipes at the same time or following each other. So I'll put this again, just something like this, I think it can give you a variation of the wipes that you're looking for your video. As I showed you, you can put another transform. Sorry, I'm taking a bit longer. Then rotate it just a bit on an angle, could be like 10 degrees, 20 degrees like this, and then scale into the clip about 120. I think scaling of 120 should do. No, this one wants a little bit more. Yeah, and I leave it like that. So these are all the effects that come into this second version of the same thing that we just did. And I'm also feeling like in my head we can toy around and put a minimax right before the transform. We can still add a minimax on this one. This time we can go with vertical, put it above the transform effects. So I'll put the minimax on the first one, and then the second one will stay just as it is. Right here, after doing these wipes over here, we could jump into a slow-mo for the video. So I would add an adjustment layer real quick by just clicking that button, put it over here, then slide it on my right, then go to my speed effects, then you can put a slow-mo with a dark to it. Yeah, I can click on it and apply that effect, and right after these wipes the video will get into a slow-mo. We can see that actually this is really good, and this saves you so much time. And these are some of the things you can get from this plugin, man. You get to save so much time and get these unique looks that are kind of pre-keyed, preloaded. And did I say you can preview before you apply any of them? Anyway, hope you did enjoy this tutorial. I have more tutorials coming through your way. My name is Danny James. See you guys on the next one.